This is the Colorbox by Zuvi. It can create over 1,000 custom colors by using color theory. So it has red, blue, and yellow color. Those are our primary colors. In hair color and color in general, you can mix these in different amounts to create thousands of colors. So it's using that basic color theory to create any shade of hair color that you want. This machine is very pricey. It is $179 and you can get it off zuvilife.com. And I wasn't really sure what Zuvi was. I've never heard of them. I just got blasted all these ads for months, but it seems like they're an independent company, but they did get a large backing by L'Oreal, but they're not owned by L'Oreal. Before we unbox it, a couple important things to note. This only creates semi-permanent hair color. Semi-permanent hair color slowly fades out each time you shampoo it. Semi-permanent hair color also cannot lift color. So if you have black hair and we're hoping to get a lighter shade of brown or possibly put a fantasy color like green over it, this is not going to be for you. From what I've gathered, which we'll look at in a minute, it looks like it only makes or mainly makes vivid colors, pinks, greens, purples, blues. In order for those colors to show up, your hair needs to be pretty blonde in the 8 to 10 range right here. So if you have darker hair and we're wanting to put a fantasy blue on top, you need to first lighten your hair with bleach in order to get a blue. There are some exceptions. Can you put blue over dark hair? Yes, and you may get a blue tint in the sunlight, but you're not going to get a bright, vivid blue. Semi-permanent hair color is great though. It's less damaging. Semi-permanent hair colors are also really great to use as toners if you're blonde and you have yellow in your hair. The packaging looks like this. In the top, you get a color brush with the comb, a color whisk, pretty similar to the one we got from Temu, gloves, you get a power cord, and I'm not sure what this is yet. This is the color bowl with a container, the actual color or pigment, red, yellow, and blue, the 3 primaries. And this is the actual machine. Oh, it's cool. And in the back, we have Vivid Base, 2 of them. It says it's a gift. I don't know if this will be a normal thing. I did pre-order this, so maybe that's why I'm getting 2. We're gonna follow the quick start guide. And step 1 is to enter the pigment into the corresponding slots. That's gonna be here. You take the top off. Red goes here, blue, and yellow. Then it says to rotate them to make sure they're actually in there. Now we're on step B. It says to press the button on the handle to pull up the compartment. Oh, that's cool. And the scale, which is that piece, goes here. Step C says you need a USB-C fast charger, so that's the newer iPhone, I think. It does not come with the actual box, whatever this is called, power bank thing. It only comes with the cable, so you will need to purchase the box if you don't have one. I have this Apple one. It says it's 20 watt. On the instructions, it said it needs to be at least 15 watt, right? I'm not an electronic kind of gal. You plug it in on the side here. This is operated by an app, so you have to scan the QR code and download the app. The app looks like this. It gives you the instructions again. Add device. I don't know how technology works like that. Add the device. We have to choose our base color level. We'll just say it's blonde. Here's all the color choices that it says are suitable for blonde hair. There's a lot. So they're mostly vivid shades. They do have some natural shades, but not very many. It's only gonna show you colors if you have lightest blonde, light blonde, blonde, dark blonde, light brown. For semi-permanent colors to show up, it needs to be on lighter hair. There's inspiration. You can also just create a custom color from the color wheel, so limitless colors, or you can upload an image. So if you saw someone's hair that you liked and you wanted to copy it. So let's take a photo of this yellow, and it will give you colors that are pretty close to that. They didn't mention anything in the directions how to insert the base. I mean, it can't be that complicated, but can you see? I think my phone is dirty. Make it now. And this is going to be on short hair. Send to device and prepare for dispensing. Okay. Wait, you need to put the color bowl down. Duh. And that's gonna go in here. Oh, and it fits the bowl perfectly. Okay, hello. Okay, it's working. It's done. That one's pretty simple because it's just yellow. So now you mix that together. That is a pretty close shade. That's so cool. We'll swatch it on this level 10 here. Can you see that? Feels just like semi-permanent hair color. Once you're done, you confirm that you're done. We need to wipe off the nozzle. So it shows us our color history, and that's cool. You can make hair dye or a conditioning treatment. Not a conditioning treatment, like a conditioning mask. We're gonna go to the color wheel and do this pink. See if we can get something like that. And nothing is happening. Oh, maybe you have to double tap. Or is there nothing available? Is that what that means? Okay, there we go. Let's do this one. That's actually pretty. And then you've got the chart of expectation here, what it's going to look like. We're trying it on a level 10, so it should look like this. I like that, so you really don't have to think. And then it'll show you how it's expected to fade out. I'm thinking we should go with this one in the recommended because it's a little bit richer. Okay, the bowl is in there. And then on the phone, on the app, we're gonna push make it now, the smallest amount, and play. Play. We have that, so just red and white. I need to try a color where it uses all three colors. Hang on. Duh, that's what we want to see. We'll do a natural shade next. I do really like this paddle though, that is pretty cool. That does look great. And it goes on really nicely, just like any other semi-permanent color. I would say it's a little bit thinner than some, and the smell is nice. What is that? It's a sweet floral Biolage salon smell, if that makes sense. There is a scent, but it's not overpowering. Let's try to get a natural color, some sort of brown. Let's try that one next. I'm gonna use my own color bowl, which looks pretty close to my Temu bowl, and we are going to make it now. We are at short hair. We just want a little bit. And it tells you the progress of the color. We're at 81%. I'm not gonna play this whole process so you don't get bored, but it's taking less than 2 minutes, I would say. Here's a better example where it's using all three of the primaries in different amounts. Looks like it's using mostly yellow, then red, then blue. This is a very neutral, natural brown. I don't really have an opinion on this yet. I need to see the results, but I do know my younger self would have loved this. Kind of reminds me of a marker maker, the kids' toy, where you can make marker colors. I don't know about this color. It kind of looks like a mushroom. It's giving fudge sickle vibes. Processing time is 30 minutes. Pretty standard for semi-permanent color. If you wanted to make a conditioner mask, it shows the colors we've already made if you just wanted to refresh your color. Let's see if we can make a violet conditioner to use as a toner. Let's try this one. I don't know if that would even do anything. Let's try this one, that one. And it's saying that this goes on towel dried hair. Unless you want a deeper refresh, then it goes on dry hair. We're gonna use it on towel dried hair, and it says to leave it for 5 minutes. So here we go, make it, play. Oh, okay. It's saying it's an error, unsteady bowl. And that's what it looks like. You have mostly conditioner, or I don't really know if that's conditioner. The base, is that just conditioner? I don't know. Did it have the red in there to make violet, or did I miss that? Looking a little blue, but that's okay. We're gonna try it on my bangs as a toner. I think it forgot the red. So this would only help with the orange. Did it forget? I'm gonna make it again and see. Let's try this again and see if it's a mistake or I made a mistake. We'll see. Violet should be blue and red here mixed together for a violet tone. There's the red. I feel like I'm waiting on my marker machine to make my markers. Okay, there's the blue. Red, blue, the conditioner. So it did make a mistake, right? Now it is a very light purple lilac. What we're gonna do now is continue to let these process. They just process at room temperature, 30 minutes, so you don't have to apply heat or anything. And then you can just rinse semi-permanent colors out, which I would recommend. If you can, it'll help them stay longer. So pretend this is a hair strand, one single strand of hair. If you have a permanent hair color you would mix with a developer, the color molecules will go inside the hair shaft and do a chemical change. With colors like this, semi-permanent hair color, they're more so just coating the outer layer of the hair. You'll have some that will kind of creep through a little bit, but it's not mixed with an oxidizer or developer, so it's just coating and doing a physical change. They do last longer than a temporary color. Temporary colors, think like Halloween. You spray it on, the hairspray from Spirit Halloween, and then it'll shampoo out the next day, hopefully. Sometimes the green hairspray can be hard to get out. But because these are just coating the outside layer of the hair, they will eventually fade out with each shampoo, leaving you whatever was under it. So what I'm trying to say is the less you shampoo your hair, the longer this is gonna stay. The more you shampoo your hair, the faster it's gonna fade out. So I'm just going to rinse these and just rinse my hair with cool water. Here's my bang area. And I forgot to mention, I was thinking about this while I was rinsing out the color. With semi-permanent hair colors, what you see in the bowl is what you're gonna get. For example, when it forgot to add the red in the formula and had blue hair color, it's blue in the bowl, it's gonna be blue on my head. And then when we redid it, it's purple in the bowl, it's going to be purple when I put it on my head. Does that make sense? It's not like permanent color where it will slowly oxidize or even dim my permanent color. It will slowly oxidize and change tones and color and shades or levels. Looks good. We just toned my hair though, so there wasn't really much to do, but look at this. This is our yellow swatch. For reference, we took a picture of this. This is a lot brighter than the picture we took, but it's still really pretty. I like it. Their swatch compared to mine. Here's the magenta one. Theirs looks a little bit darker. Color 25991 looks the least like the picture. This is what it's supposed to look like on brightest blonde hair. I don't prefer this color at all. First impressions, I like this machine. 4 vivid colors, very bright colors. Wouldn't really do it for the browns, but we'll have to test this out a little bit more to be sure. Now we don't know how long they're gonna stay. How long is this going to fade out? Every semi-permanent hair color line is different. I'll have to shampoo these over and over and over again and see. I think this is cool if you color your hair a lot and likes to change their mind, because remember, this is $179 plus you have to rebuy these. But it'll show you we use this much yellow just in this video, so we have a lot left. So each color is $21 a piece. The base cream is also $21.